How much start is recording? Oh man, actually didn't the bitrate just completely die for no reason? Honestly, it doesn't even look like the bitrate is dying.
Yeah.
But it's saying it is. It's saying the bitrate is excruciatingly dropping.
I think the bitrate is lying. Got him.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so what do we need to do for the stadia, or the event? Display stadium? I guess. Yeah, okay, this shouldn't be too bad. But we probably will just do quick play stadium. I don't know how bad quick play stadium is gonna be. How do you even?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll just do third person. Why not? Okay. I'll do tank first. To get the Zarya games. Why do we not play comp? Well, just because these things are gonna take longer, and also I don't know if this has drafts or not. And drafts just take an additional 5 minutes, I think, just out of our time.
Declined the role selection invite.
Because I would be a-okay doing comp. It's just, I think it's gonna be faster to not do comp. Like I said, I just want to try and see if it is faster. I mean, obviously the gameplay will be faster, but yeah. Because if we can skip a lot of the annoying stuff and just get these dailies done, that'd be cool. However, if it's just as bad, it's just shorter rounds or whatever, or less rounds total, then I'm fine doing comp. I just don't have to sit through the draft system. That's the main thing, because I might actually lose it.
Someone needs to fill this saddle.
Okay, whatever. I'll leave. I'll get my health back.
That's not a keyboard. That's my controller.
Okay. Yeah.
You quite literally walked into that one, I don't know what to tell ya.
Cool. I love getting ganged up on. They wait until I'm dead to even try to attack each other. It's like brawl all over again.
I didn't even try to attack him. Also, I wonder how much I would forget that I can play with a mouse and keyboard if my controller wasn't in awful condition.
Totally got him. Belly flop.
Oh, come on. Come on, is that really all you've got? Catch me if you can.
The frick. Looks like when you're supposed to get a hit by my wave.
The stadium awaits. First up, get ready for control.
I think the real question is, will we be doing a day one Silksong stream?
I mean, if it came out on Game Pass, but I really don't think it's gonna drop out on Game Pass. Man, I love getting a queue and then it's saying, oh wait for everyone.
Yeah.
So it was
I'm also
Zarya,
sure
Lucio,
yeah.
and was it a DPS?
Yes.
Cass. Okay. So yeah, right now, Tycoon, instead of doing this, we'd be sitting here for about 30 seconds waiting for the first person to choose their character. And after those 30 seconds, then go to the next person and they can choose their character. And then after those 30 seconds of it, you know, repeating until all 10 people choose their character.
So in other words, what, 5 minutes?
Mm-hmm. 5 minutes before every round to even do anything. And plus, I think for the most part, we should get the stuff done But we're not going to get done if we don't play the things. Also, can it be the same, or does it have to be one of each?
It's once per game and the timer does not
What do
keep
you mean?
going if you pick.
I don't know. I've been watching some Stadium, and it seems like it takes an atrocious amount of time.
What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
How do I know which build I have to use?
It says look at it.
Everyone could use a little
Does it not?
help in the stadium.
Probably Hooper Trooper then.
These are example builds picked by the
Hooper
pros
Trooper?
to start
Okay, I
the
guess.
games off on the right foot.
Said it was basketball, right?
Uh-huh.
Time to power up. Powers are impactful modifiers that define a build, so competitors must choose carefully. Almost time for the first round, and the teams are ready.
Yeah, I know.
to go.
Like I said, I'm more concerned about just finishing these Stadium challenges more than actually playing Stadium. At least right now. At some point this season, I would like to actually play Stadium and try to like rank up. Especially since we can all play. But also, it just feels like such a waste of time already. Like even now, I don't want to sit through this armory phase when it took me about 10 seconds to do.
Yeah. I think it should speed up for each person out of it.
Not long now until the team
It just annoys me so much. I don't even know what my power was. I think it was the secondary fire thing when I barrier. Maybe?
Third person cringe.
capture the objective. The objective goes live in 10.
Rip is behind.
Okay.
The objective's live.
Okay. I think again it would help if anyone but you touch point.
Yeah.
That Kiri also body shot me and instantly killed me. So that's pretty cool. No wraith.
He's low.
He's off.
I'm waiting for my double bubble, and then I'm gonna grab him, and then double stupid bubble.
And they take the round.
Okay.
Score.
I didn't even get most damage.
Kind of crazy actually. What's our favorite doing?
VPs.
They probably chose a good power, and then just shot directly into the entire team.
Fair.
I think quick play should also count towards the rank. It's not less.
Fair.
Time for the teams to gear up.
I don't know if that's even worth it. All these things just don't seem that great. Whatever.
I was hoping. It's a fierce competition. Who will cave to the pressure and
I feel like I could have a bit better of a build if I was just not using this build, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Even using a majority of it. I don't think I need 5% weapon power right about now.
I just don't think the secondary fire thing is that great.
20 seconds remain before the action begins. Not long now until the teams lock in for the round.
Okay.
The Reaper only has one power, kind of cringe.
3, 2, 1.
Who needs another one?
Capture the objective.
True.
The objective goes live in 10.
Yep, trap. Okay, luckily they're terrible.
People win.
Yeah, I need heals. Okay. Now see if we played comp though, we'd be getting completely obliterated. Where's the Reaper flying?
You're gonna get the craziest ult, just watch.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have Wraith. Okay. Reaper's on the max.
Briggs half.
Score 2-0.
Okay.
Well, David.
Quite the performance from these superstars.
You know, I am a superstar.
Up next,
Uh huh.
it's time for
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
No, okay. That was just lying.
The teams are gearing up.
Let's see what my cool build is, guys. Ooh, heals the target 5% of your max life every 1 second. That's so good. Can I just go with the other one? I don't even know what requires me to go with the build if I had to go in order or anything.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be only get stuff from the build.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Well, I don't think I need weapon power. There, at least.
These teams are giving it their all for a shot at the win.
I don't know what requires you to use it. If it's just using a majority or you have to buy them from the thing, I don't know. Regardless,
The teams have 20 seconds left.
we should
to
be
prepare
chilling.
for the round.
I'll probably choose Cass after this though, just cause the critical damage we need.
The armory is closing.
Well, ribbit. Can the
You
remix
get
on
it?
this?
Match point. Just one more round.
Yeah, I don't get it, but
It all. 3, 2,
I assume it's hilarious.
Oh, it is. That scared me for a second. All I did was press 8 into my alt animation.
That's cool. Not confusing at all.
the objective goes live in 10.
I just get those? Okay. Rip his half.
I know! Thanks, announcer!
Does the announcer have a name?
I don't know.
I was hoping for a challenge.
Ah!
They're advancing to objective C. Objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
I'm not liking our chances, actually. Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay. That's cool. I kind of wish our team was attacking. No gym today, mate? For you or for me? Because I'm definitely not today. To be fair, we do have 1/3 of their healing, so I think that might have been part of the issue.
I was playing Briggles, yeah. I really got... Okay. Fine, fine.
Great, I could use some help. Or not. Maybe
Dead.
let's just not help me. Got a touch point, by the way.
Good one.
Touch point here. Touch. Okay, Brick's dead.
Cook's half.
He's about to die.
That didn't hit.
Don't run forward. Just stay on point. Okay, clone carry's dead, but they still have regular carry. Diva's gonna remac.
He was low.
Diva's out of
I
mac.
don't know who got behind me. Just you and Tycoon.
Just me. Fine.
And I guess I fire. I'm almost back.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice if I could get some healing while we're doing that. I find it crazy how I had seen like a beat drop or anything. I've seen a fair ult. I'll be back soon. I'm 60 to grab. Try and play point. Diva's back. Wow, you guys did some great damage. I'm speaking for our entire team, by the way. Wow, you guys did really good. No one carried that
I
game.
agree.
GG.
Not a single soul.
GG. GG.
The biceps looking crazy. But if you're in the shirt, it kind of just looks good. I've honestly been skipping this week just because I've been busy with a lot of stream stuff, as you've probably noticed. Like, we had to move Brawl, and obviously the drive event, and just, even now, we're still working on stuff. But it's tough.
You know, it sure looks like our fair is shooting double the rockets and refunds.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna swap to Cass.
That's pretty strong.
I think it was a bit too easy playing that. What was the other one? It was
Sorry.
Cass or Lucio.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably queue both then. I think Lucio I can still get critical damage.
Why am I muted?
I don't know.
I probably should have swapped off support. I'm sure it'll be fine. We still need other stuff.
Well, plus that's not playing individually. I think it's just playing any of them. I don't think it's
I'm
play
pretty
one
sure
of them
there's
each.
3 different check marks.
Is there? Oh. That's fine. You can just play for fun then, if you get sport. If I get sport too. But Tycoon's also queuing sport, so we can't both get sport. You dig?
Uh-huh. Why is Virus possibly set to shift? What is this abomination?
Come and get it.
Virus just does more than half my health, and it requires no aim.
You know what?
It's too strong.
How's it going?
So why does Briggs Shield have 5,000 health?
I don't know.
Just a minute.
Okay, yeah, just the invisible headshot.
Okay. Yeah, my bad. You know, I think that's what Cassie's missing. He just needs his, like, flashbang or his roll to do, like, a free 100,000 damage. Okay.
So that kill combo do 0 damage, by the way, Tycoon?
See, how do these people even hit
you
these shots?
need everything pulled up.
Maybe a different angle.
To be fair, it's like if the Laurie wasn't such a worthless healer, they would be kind of just OP.
Well, you hit me with none of it.
You're dead.
Uh-huh.
It's time for Stadium.
Okay. I got support.
Time to face off in control.
Woo!
Let's make some noise for Lucio.
Why there no good skins?
Bitrate, Andes, Snow Fox. It's all good skins.
Never have been. It's Lucio.
Yeah, he's only like one of the base coolest looking characters, right? And he rocks around listening to music and like has like rollerblades, but they can't be getting cool skins for him somehow. I don't know. It's weird.
These teams are bringing the competition.
I just find that a little crazy.
Welcome to the armory. Now's the time for our teams to work out their strategies. Everyone could use a little help in the stadium. These are example builds picked by the pros to start our competitors off on the right foot.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Pump it up. Pump the jam. Pump it up a little more. You know, to be fair, I don't know how well the third person Lucio is going to be.
Almost here.
I'm not very good.
I'll be fine.
Only 20
I hope you know I'm going pure offense. No helping the team.
I would like
usual.
to see you try.
about to close. Three, two, one. Capture the objective. The objective's open.
Okay. Yeah, how do I swap my camera?
Go, Lucio.
Can I do that easily?
Somewhat.
Yeah, I think I know what people mean by Lucio's worst support in the game. Because what's crazy is it kind of seems like he does 0 damage and has 0 healing, and his movement isn't good because everyone has lock on.
Yeah. What even hit me?
Not much I can do against Bob. Okay, well I have why is our team just standing there? I literally gave everyone beat and our team just doesn't do anything with it. Yeah, we lost. Unlucky. I forget that I have to be the one making all the difference and I can't do it on Lucio.
That
Fair.
was just you.
I saw another person get picked up.
He died. Mid-air.
Soldier 76.
Break shield. I didn't see the timer was that low.
I will say though, just boop is OP. But that's like literally the only good part of this
Yeah.
kit, truly. Just ability power and boop. It's like I can just be so annoying. I think I can change it. Easy. Yeah, I'll run the middle of the game.
It's the payload race.
I just think the third person is kind of useless.
What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
Options. Stadium. First person. Okay, now armory. Yeah, whatever. Easy, easy, easy.
We've already seen so much action, and there's still
I'm gonna be
more to come.
cooking them.
Yeah. Kick him right in the face.
20 seconds remain before the action begins. The time for preparations is almost up.
Race to the finish. Oh, this is the new game mode.
Weird.
I'll just stay point. You guys move forward. Just play the objective. Like, the enemy's objective and do damage.
Uh huh. Oh my god, the double
Move,
flashbang
move,
fan
move, move in, move in, move in. What are we doing? Why are we not moving in? Am I the only one alive? I'm lucky.
I'm the other one dead actually. Why does that hit me? And whatever happened to my roll healing me?
Okay, that was supposed to... Why is our team so garbage? I don't understand. Team for Drew's doing the worst, but still. Okay, we haven't even moved our thing at all. We're just letting them move theirs all the way. We gotta move and stop those guys. Okay, no one cares about the objective.
Okay, so that thing just has infinitely more range than it says it does. Okay, and I have a full second of delay, my bad.
Move our payload, stop them! We gotta stop those!
Massive ULT.
Okay. You know, burn actually does more than Lucio's healing.
Okay, that just kills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Cass?
Yeah.
What do they mean? I tried to touch point and no one else was there.
To be fair, it would also be nice if we played the objective, considering we had double the healing. More than double the healing, sorry. Like, look, I just literally, all I did was gap their Lucio that round. And Tycoon completely gapped their Kiri. But it doesn't matter. Because unfortunately, it's a tank and DPS gap. Because whatever I play, it's always a gap of what I'm not doing. Which is, you know, just a coincidence, I think. It's not. People just throw. How am I gonna get 10,000? Okay. I think we can do this. See, I don't even know how I have less stats, seeing as I have more damage than a lot of the DPS stuff, and I'm healing a good amount. Like, say, how do I have less than their Lucio? When all I've done is do more.
It's a good question.
Coincidence, I guess. I guess the stats just don't matter. Or limbs matter more than anything else. They had a lot more damage, a lot more heals, but they had 3 more kills.
Not long now until the teams lock in for the round.
It's also funny because it's directly he doesn't have aimbot, and he's still not killing anyone, but it's fine.
Eh.
I think people just really suck at that game mode because they have no idea where to be. So they just choose to go neither objective and then die.
I did see a soldier just randomly on high ground nowhere near anything. Quite a few times. But he's damaged, so.
See, now again, our team just...
I think these shots should be connecting, I'm not gonna lie.
I have my ult, by the way.
Nice, he's up there.
I'm trying to circle around. Our team's just holding S.
There's no way these aren't hitting.
believe my optics when I see stats like these.
I think it's funny how the biggest gap is just support.
Up next,
We're doing more damage and having more healing.
the chaos is clash.
Fair.
It's time for the teams to consult their playbooks.
Guy. I don't think I have enough for anything else. Let's get rid of these two. No, that's still not enough. Okay.
We've already seen so much action.
Such a useless ability.
To come.
That one's a power too, isn't it? It gives you like literally 2 seconds of 200 more health.
The arena is ready and waiting. 20
Yeah.
seconds to go.
Dude, hey, it also makes it slower to activate.
True.
The armory is about to close.
That's why I try to get as much height when I do it too.
Hmm.
It's the match
That way they have the most possible amount of time to react.
they can win this. 3, 2, 1. Commencing attack on objective B.
Okay, well Ash is gonna get high ground, so yeah, let's just...
Old jump specifically them. Doesn't really mean.
10 seconds until the objective. Barrier unsuccessful. The objective is now
Okay, I got drop down. I'm gonna, yeah, chase.
Oh, that did no damage. That's cool. You know, my only utility so far is flashbang, but you know, I'll take it.
Move in. I'm gonna ult.
How'd that miss him? Okay. Why is Bob there? He hit me. Why didn't he stop?
Touch point.
Who's good now?
Step right up.
That didn't kill Lucio. He's one though. Rip's also one. No worry.
Yeah, I'm dead. Why is our team so bad? Our soldier hasn't died, which means he hasn't approached. Same with our diva. I don't know why our diva and soldier just don't want to try and fight.
You know, it's not always gonna be a top hit.
they lost the objective. They're falling back to objective B.
Bob, do something!
10 seconds until the objectives unlocked.
Speed it up, everyone.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
I think we can use some.
The
Gotta go, go, go. Ash is one.
Ripper's low. No worries. Kill Sigma.
Just keep 3.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Okay.
Do something.
GG.
Can I hinder Bob?
GG.
See, we could have won that way easier if our tank and DPS would have went in. But they have 0 dots because they didn't even try.
Stop.
It's me.
Genuinely surprising.
Hold your right click equals control
Same.
button.
Whoa.
This is what I expect from Darius, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. To be fair, that Sigma was shaking in his boots. I don't know what to tell ya.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Uh-oh.
Is this the worst setup? No, no, no. It's close.
What did Tycoon say? It blocked it. Oh, BRB. Okay. That'll be fine.
Unqueue.
Unqueue. Oh, sorry. I just left alone.
Sounds like
My
you
bad.
mean be back eventually. Cringe.
You guys have to leave individually.
That's. Oh, I also left his group, and it said, "You want to leave the group?" So here we are.
Yeah. Tycoon's the only one queuing. Have fun, Tycoon.
Small indie game and all that. Do you think he said to unqueue and then left? That'd be mighty unfortunate.
Yeah, well, to be fair, we both tried. We really did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Maybe we'll queue with them.
You know?
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Especially got an AFK enemy.
Mm-hmm. Un-QQ. We tried, but it... What's it? Ditched you. It queued us, or left us both separately.
Man, I love Ana looking in my complete opposite direction and killing me.
Yeah.
Cool. I love when I'm having a tracer on everyone and 2 supports interrupt me, but don't kill them.
Victory calls in the stadium.
Okay.
First up, who's ready to start the push? My money's on this one.
I don't like that dinner only took 10 minutes to cook.
Nah.
Unless I misread it. I'm pretty sure they said dinner. Could be sandwiches too.
True.
Okay, to be fair, the Kiri Moira does go hard.
Well, that's tough because we're not playing Kirimura.
I mean, not the Kiri, the Juno. The Juno's probably the best. Even though people, I think, say that they got nerfed. They're the best is just Mercy. Wonder why Mercy's the best. Probably the unkillable, unlimited stall.
I think she probably got nerfed
Make
and she's
DPS
still the
one
best.
shot.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now this is
Oh, see now their team looks way better than our team. Don't worry.
In what? Literally every aspect?
This is what I get to do, right? I get to fight through a shield and try and shoot flying enemies out of the air. So that's what I get to do. But at least I get a really good build, right?
Everyone could use a little help in the stadium. These are example builds.
Oh, wow. I loved how the powers are non-offensive in the slightest. Pretty rewarding.
Time to power up. Powers are impactful modifiers that define a build, so competitors must choose carefully.
Let's see if the challenges are even looking.
The first round can't get here quick enough.
Okay. I somehow on Luciodrin have only gotten 37 critical damage.
Yeah, what? I have 34 critical damage. I know I landed more than one critical hit as Cassidy and Lucio combined. So I think they might be lying to us actually.
I can believe that
that-
you missed everything
did
on
you not-
Cassidy.
If I landed one headshot on Cassidy and literally any headshot on any other character,
Yeah. Maybe it doesn't count as critical
plus I
damage.
increase damage. So it's like, I don't know. If his critical damage is plus 70, and then he's also doing more damage because it's stadium.
In the clouds, it's raised down here.
Mine's uber low. Yeah. They can't res either.
Let us proceed.
Aw, man. I love Pocket Mercy.
Don't we all?
Enemy contact.
It's cool because it actually just makes them unkillable unless we one-shot.
Yeah. Because Mercy's healing is just so low.
They're gonna go for res here, though. They got the res.
Unfortunately for them, they're as the worst person on their team.
Yeah.
Which is over here.
Okay. Well, I killed their Juno. Okay.
Genji's still alive. I'm not sure where he is. Found him.
Exactly what I
Probably gonna kill everyone.
Now we're in orbit.
That was the one thing I was scared of.
Welcome to orbit.
Okay, I think I'll fall back here actually.
Cool. Starting game is crazy. I just went to feed my dogs. We didn't know. Yeah, it's also cool that I get grabbed because our entire team doesn't know where the Rhine's at. And Ryan can hold a charge and angle it so perfectly every single time. I truly hate Ryan with a burning passion.
Agreeable.
Literally one of the goofiest, stupidest characters in the entire game because of
The
one ability.
Goofiest.
Literally, Shatter
I think every
and
part of Ryan's
Pin
kit I hate.
I mean, like the shield and fire strike, it's like they can be dumb, but at least it's like understandable, right?
Shield's dumb, again, if people just don't shoot it. And then I think it's a fine ability.
I just think,
And again, Fire Strike, if it instantly kills, kind of get this kind of really OP.
yeah. This kit that they're trying to recommend to me sucks. At least I got 11 fan the hammers. Just been going down really easy. Yeah, we didn't know how long we were gonna take, and then we also left, right? But then we both left individually because the new thing is stupid. I feel like if you leave game, it should leave with everyone unless you choose not to. If like your leader, that's crazy. And then even when I clicked it yesterday, and made sure the check mark was there, and then clicked it, it still ditched everyone. So.
How's it going? I'm your Huckleberry.
Negative.
These teams are giving it their
Now
all
this
for
is a
shot
build.
at the win.
I'm so scared.
They don't sound very scared.
Only 20 seconds left until we kick this round off. The armor is closing. The teams need to lock in their choices.
I have no idea what is.
How am I the lowest on our team?
Who's doing the worst?
That's just not true.
I think Farah might also be OP, because it's a weird coincidence that no one else how to play Farah, and Farah's been popping off.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Ryan's low. His shield's low.
There's fire.
Totally just about to kill you there.
No. I have a fan of the hammer that can't miss, dude.
Moving up to objective C. The objective goes live in 10.
I'm gonna fall back.
Okay.
Death ain't on my
Weird chatter.
Cringe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have it for this point.
The objective. They're falling back.
That was a pretty good grab though.
Then I should probably stay at the front.
Well, points back here, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah.
I'll be claiming. I'll try and fight the Genji that will dive me. If I were them, I would just dive point with Genji Mercy.
Fair. He went for it.
And it worked.
So no tanks. And he rezzed.
I don't even know how they add the ults for everything. Okay, we can maybe win. Their DPS are dead. If we can contest. If we contest. Gotta get back to it. Go, go, go. Bubble Farah. Touch, 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 touch. Yeah.
Here's our score. 1.
So,
Some intense
again, would be nice if we had more healing. But,
Fair.
Next up, the teams are going head-to-head in control. It's time
it's really fun having to fight through a shield. Like I said.
Especially when this thing doesn't recommend the shield buster.
Mm-hmm. We could maybe still do it. It's just fighting through Rhine is so pain. And they just have pockets. And our supports just kind of let us die.
shot at the win.
That's fine. To be fair, just like the only reason they're even winning is to just use ults like Dragon Blade. And it kind of, we can't do anything against Dragon Blade because we don't have Ana on our team, so it is kind of just a team kill.
Yeah.
The armory is about to close.
I feel like our Juno is supposed to be doing more.
3, 2, 1.
Like, I feel like their DPS should be having a terrible time trying to play the game against our team.
Yeah.
Why am I dying at our spawn? Because nobody's looking at the Genji. We're just letting them res. We're not trying to heal. We're just going offense.
Time to waste.
Try and contest at least. I'll be back. Touch. Yeah. Yeah.
Team. Mash. Groove.
The stats are showing something to me.
Focus on healing.
Like, I don't know, 2,000 damage, 500 healing.
No.
Oh, well, I guess we just lose. Believe it or not, when they have,
Increasing output.
Oh, yeah, he's only off the ground. I definitely think a little bit of healing would have went a long way there.
Score
yeah.
1 to 2. You can really tell who the playmakers are.
Imagine killing Juno and Mercy.
Or our support's kind of, you know, using their abilities to literally hit everyone on the team since everyone's getting low. That's fine.
It's time for a payload race. The teams are gearing up. Every choice is crucial.
You and Moira have lock on, maybe use it.
Just a suggestion, really.
You're Cassidy.
Oh, true.
You just have to hit your shots in those flying light speed characters. Especially because, like, I don't know if they noticed, but they're both also hit scan.
Don't
It's a
start
fierce
pressing me now,
competition.
lol.
Who will cave to the pressure?
A city.
And who will come out on top?
Uh-huh.
Got him.
I'm just trying to, they just want me to not break shield, I guess.
Only 20 seconds remain before
Okay.
I mean,
well,
yeah,
only
you just have to, like,
focus
shoot them once so they can back
Cassidy
off and
wanted
still
you
get
to
full
hard
value.
focus their Juno. She is building shields, so I can't eat her.
Oh, okay, so they're focusing shield. Okay, so I'll just bypass that. Yeah.
the armory is about to
It would just be really cool, right? If imagine our supports are maybe stopping one of their DPS or healing us to where we can do our job. But you're up to fight shield, you're gonna get zero value now.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna break shield at all. Because apparently it's criminal.
But don't worry, it'll definitely work out better, right, guys?
Now, if I kill their Juno, they just get rezzed. So, but we're gonna lose this. Our team will never know how to play this. Cass is dead.
Okay, we actually booped Rez.
You tangled with the wrong man.
More heals winning. Coincidence? But don't worry. That's not what's happening.
It's true.
Okay.
How'd you die to that?
Damage boost.
Oh, yeah, actually, you're right there.
And believe it or not, I wasn't at full health. I know that's a crazy
Hey, we're
concept.
still, like above half. Okay, and I can't stop Rez.
Okay. Well, they win.
I also lied. We actually aren't using boop.
Yeah, well, our Moira's nowhere to be gosh darn found. We got to stop their payload. We got to stop their payload.
Okay, well, you have fun with that.
Run to their payload, I'll keep pushing ours. We should have more on ours than 3 on theirs, believe it or not. Why do we have 3 on theirs? Idiots! Okay.
Okay, ping, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, our team got rolled.
Okay, so I guess 61 ping is actually a full second on every of my abilities.
We're not even gonna make it. They can just hold.
Was out of range.
GGS.
Cool.
GGS.
Oh, dang.
True, true. That's the case.
Don't worry, 2,000 damage, 2,000 healing though.
Get those chin ups there as always. Next
To
time.
be fair, yes, Soldier's busted
Yeah.
because we don't have, you know.
It's because we're not playing
good
Mercy
people
because
against
we're
fighting him.
stupid as frick, and they want to blame me even though it's 100% their fault. I just kind of wish they weren't completely useless, worthless idiots trying to complain about my gameplay when, quite literally, they aren't healing any time to our soldier one-shots. They don't care about Mercy or Mercy reses. They just let them get it because apparently that's what we need to do. Our Pharah can't shoot anything. Literally anything.
Yeah,
it's
like,
literally just shoot rockets at the enemy
Soldier
team.
should basically not be able to fight against Pharah when he's doing literally anything else.
Our Juno and Moira both have complete lock-ons, and they can't kill the Mercy or the Juno?
Where did
Huh?
your credits go?
I don't know. I don't care. But isn't it just like super cool, right? How what's it? The 2 characters with
You guys
lock-ons.
have like 1-2K now.
I just don't understand what they want me to do. It's like, oh yeah, hey Cassidy, you know how you're like the most grounded character that has to walk forward? Just fight through shield, fight through Genji, fight through the damage boosted soldier to attack their Juno.
That went a
Yeah,
little
that's
too
for
fast.
sure. It's literally so frustrating that people can't see what the problem is. The problem is we're not healing enough
Yeah.
to where when I break shield, we kill the Rhine, and then we just let Mercy res every single time. And again, why can't our 2 supports with lock-ons do anything against the flying characters? Like, you're kidding me, right? And plus, do they not realize as Cassidy, I'm playing max distance all of the time because I
No,
have,
you just
I
have to hit
play
like
the
5
objective?
shots in a row. Meanwhile, they have lock on. It just makes sense.
I just wish they would realize that they're the problem, but they can't.
I also think we're probably done with those. You don't need to play Cassidy, right?
I need critical damage, and I only have 44. So, unless I have to deal critical damage that many times.
That could make sense,
Well
but
done,
that also sounds like a lot.
Lycoon, do you realize that would be when my entirety of playing Lucio and Cassidy would have been not hitting a single headshot. And I've call me crazy, but I've hit headshots. And plus, just another easy way is I had 37 before playing that Cass game. Now I have 44. So
You are.
uh-huh.
Everyone could use a little help in the stadium. These are example builds picked by the pros to start our competitors off on the right foot.
Okay. Now really what I think we need, right? Well, first, of course, we fight Mercy, never have Mercy, which is, you know, the biggest gap. Plus, our Juno didn't get a single kill with their
Really
lock-on
disagree.
torpedoes. So, unlucky. Even though they built a torpedo build. Kind of worthless if you ask me.
Almost time for the first round, and the teams are readying up.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand how people don't see that. Like, do they not realize that if I break shield, which I can do pretty easily, and I'm also still doing damage, then we can kill the Reinhardt. But they just don't care about doing any damage to the Reinhardt or helping the team. I'm pretty sure I got healed in the first round, and then other than that, it was just like actually not at all.
The armory is closing short.
And we were winning the push when we started to have more healing than them, and then we gave up on healing and trying. It's fine.
2, 1. Capture the
They were probably dueling supports, I'll be honest.
Fair.
I don't see how the Pharah, though, is gonna sit there and complain about me killing Juno.
We have to meet their push and stop it.
Okay. You know, what'd be cool? Any sort of damage.
Hostiles have the lead. Get it back.
Did they also nerf soldiers' damage by like a ton?
Potentially.
It's hands to the iris. I've got you in my sights. I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
Zen's low. I know no one cares.
Well, he actually has Mercy on him, so he has infinite amounts of health.
I think Soldier just has extreme fall off in this.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
30 seconds remaining. They're so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, I think Soldier just has literally an unlimited amount of fall off.
personal point.
Mercy.
Oscar Mike to enemy territory. Took out their air systems.
How are we losing, by the way? Stay on point, stay on point.
I can't. I'm out of mag.
Why does nobody go on point? Jared, you suck on tag. Like, really horrifically bad.
Let's have a look at our MV.
I don't know why you can't just touch point. I don't understand how it could possibly be that hard.
Coming up. Get ready for control.
It's fine. It's my fault. I should have just killed everyone faster.
That is actually true.
To gear up.
Yeah. My bad. It always is, really, so. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's their team sucks, but I have extreme damage fall off.
Who will cave to the pressure and who
I mean, it's understandable why they changed it. Because if I didn't have damage fall off, I would have killed all their people like 10 times over. But still, it's annoying. Like, why'd I have to be point blank to do like full damage?
The teams have 20 seconds left to prepare for the round.
It's fine. This time for sure, for sure. It's not like their fair is going to get stronger and just chase me down with Pocket Mercy. Because they realize I'm the only threat to the team.
About to close.
Because Jared folds under the pressure of one Zen, and that's it. And yeah, tell me I'm wrong, Jared.
Well, if I'm in critical discorded, I don't know what you expect me to do.
It's not like you weren't getting nanoed every 2 seconds. Because, I mean, we got Nana, right? So, I mean, they had to
That's
run the
actually
nano
true.
at least once.
Zen /+ Winton is a crazy combo. Into Dva.
Look at the going side.
Yeah, their Zen wasn't, but...
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
That's better.
The objectives are
Oh, we're on just on off angle. That makes sense.
Yep, I'm gonna die here. Help! Please! Okay. The only way to get heals myself.
Helden sterben nicht.
Why'd you even Q tank, dude? You should swap.
Well, like, shoot off.
I'll stop that. Okay, sorry. I'll just stand here. It's fine. I'll just heal myself. It's all good. It's all good.
I've got you in my sights.
putting this competition to bed.
To be fair, the dealing
We're
criticals.
gonna ignore the fact that
2000.
our only support is Brig, right?
What do you mean? Donna has more healing than you have damage.
Uh huh.
It's my fault though. My bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let everyone down.
That's true.
Yay! Nobody's looking where the enemies are at in the slightest. I'm the only one who knew where they were coming from. My bad. Yeah.
I've seen
At least it'll be a quick round. Okay, we have Bob though.
Helden sterben nicht.
out of my way or I'll run you over. Come get healed.
Standpoint. Why am I dying here? Yeah, I had to reload on one ammo.
LOL Briz.
Redeploying. I've got you in my sights.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Teammate behind.
Easy.
Let's check the
Yeah, who would have thought? All it takes is the Ana to nano me for me to do anything.
some intense competition this round. Coming up next, get ready for chaos in Clash.
Match.
The teams are
They
gearing
really
up.
need to just remove
Every
Mercy.
choice is crucial.
I agree.
I agree. She's so overpowered when you can play her backslash.
We're in the middle innings and everyone's waiting to see how the match shakes out.
I just think it's very, very stupid to have a character that just takes 0 skill. Like already Winston's
Fair.
kind of stupid, but like I said, the only difference between this and last round, right, is the fact that we have supports that are at least trying. So it's crazy.
3, 2, 1. Commencing attack on objective B.
I just think it's funny how when they're like, "Oh, you have to
She
kill
is
the
only
Juno."
really strong when the other team does not shoot her.
She can stack for armor though.
Free res is OP.
The objective goes live in 10.
Where's the Ferret?
The objective's live.
Nice. Zen is super low.
There's on the left.
Bear is definitely gonna hold this left side high ground.
Moving up to objective C.
Main let me rock.
Oh man, I wish when I activated my ult,
Quick
I
nano.
I rub some dirt on this.
did anything.
Let's go.
We got touch. We can do it pretty easily, I think.
I've got you in my sights.
I'm gonna need Zen dead. Okay.
You were yelling something.
The round is in the bag.
Easy.
Let's check the standings. 2-1. Quite the performance from these superstars.
Okay, I just.
Up next, we're picking up speed with a payload race. Now's the time for our teams
Fine,
to
we're doing
work
good.
out their
We're doing good. Having a
strategies.
blast.
All that yap.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not even mad. Kind of want that.
We've already seen so much action, and there's still more to come.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have my lifesteal. Actually, how much money do I got? 6. Okay. I think that's better. Lose 5 damage but gain 10% lifesteal. I'll do that.
Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins.
Now my critical hits, I think, just do more damage. So,
I think I have loot boxes after this.
we'll probably hop off regardless after this.
Now until the teams
Maybe
lock
not.
in for the round.
But if it's actually dealing crits 2,000 times, that is absurd.
Yeah.
If the team wins this next point, they'll take the match.
Because, like, even after this, even if I hit that many, it's like maybe 100 a game.
2-1. And they're off.
Engaging the enemy.
You stay here. I'm gonna.
Taking damage.
One's dead.
What's a no bubble?
Yeah, Winston's low.
Ah, mercy pocket, everybody.
Keep pushing. I'm just gonna just keep distracting. Yeah, we are uber dead over here though. Yeah. We made a good lead though. Honestly, if we can just stay on our point and just ignore theirs, we can win. 'Cause if we just have 5. So just stay on ours. I feel like they're gonna go for res.
Justice reigns from above.
What do they think's gonna happen?
I've got you in my sights.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Totally got him.
Into the iris. Who needs healing?
GG. Just never play Farron again.
It's always me, isn't it?
No. You know, it seemed like the fall off was in fact necessary. It seems like you play an effective range and you get twice as much damage you should reasonably be able to get.
He thinks he may be a bigger impact.
Okay. Well. I really
Okay, I'll see how
wonder
my crits are looking.
if it's
I
supposed to.
hopefully have a lot.
I have 117. So.
I have 236, so I think it is instances.
Okay. That's annoying though, because what? That pretty much leaves it to a soldier or Eva, right? Because those are the highest.
Eva's like hands down the best. Maybe it depends on Reaper.
Do we need to
'cause
do
he-
it though for the
has
challenges? I don't think so. Because it says we have to complete 3 for the title, and the loot boxes are just playing the games. So it seems like we can ignore this. This just gives battle pass XP.
Yeah. Or I can ignore landing a basket. Intriguing.
I already got that because I'm crazy. I'm
Losing.
insane. I know. Stadium's honestly pretty fun. It's way more fun when I can, like, say, choose a build. Unfortunately, they made us play Cass, and they made us play a terrible Cass build. And then also the supports are going to get on me for not killing Juno when they have double lock on. So, I don't know. To be fair, I can understand being annoyed. It's like, oh, well, the Mercy and Juno shouldn't be able to live, right? But also, we're fighting Reinhardt, and we're playing Pharah, so the only way Rosari's going to get any use is if shield's broken. So I feel like it's more important for me to help break shield and injure tank, right? And it just is. And of course, like, say if they're Juno or their Mercy were just flying out in the open, sure, I can shoot them, but also I have to be super close to do full damage, and otherwise
Yeah,
I'm just
plus
running
also,
in,
like,
so it's like...
Juno had like also 2,000 to 2,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
it's like I don't think that was the biggest problem there.
It's just, it's not possible. Like, of course, in a perfect world, if it's just like, oh man, if only our cast could just somehow flank and kill both supports, right? But like, if I just even was able to pick Juno somehow, it's like just res. So it's just like, I feel like that's asking insane about. It's again like the Pharaoh's like, oh well, Juno's the problem. It's like, okay, well then, what do you want for me to do? It's like, say they're playing a Juno and Soldier, right? You just have to
Wait a
avoid
second,
them.
Juno's good at damaging flying targets.
I mean, Juno's just really OP, but that's why I wonder why ours sucked. It's just annoying because like our Pharah, our Juno, and our Moira could all bypass shields. But then it's on me to kill the flying targets? What? That's insane to me. Like, I feel like if anything, it's just chase down Juno or just ignore Juno. It's not like Juno's this god that's literally killing our entire team or healing everyone to full health. It's just not that, it's not the case. But to be fair, it also fell to the fact they had damage boost and we didn't, and so they just find, let's blame Cassidy for it. But I don't know, like I said, that stuff just annoys me because they want something but they're not providing any help to do it. It's like, kill the Juno. Oh, can I get heals? What? We're already healing so much. Frick you, go die. Useless, trash player. It's like, oh, okay, well, what about you? Again, they can't hit the flying target. They're not helping with shield. They're not helping heal. It's like, come on. Pitiful. People just want it to be everyone else's fault but their own. Really.
Crazy.
That's what I find just crazy about it. Again, how are you going to play support in Stadium and complain that about really anything? You literally just have the best chance of winning. And especially like Moira Juno. Like, literally, you have no right to complain. You're just playing OP characters. Right?
Yeah.
And it's like, Cass is really, really strong in Stadium, right? But you ask, like, IDDQD, he literally made a build for tank busting because of how annoying it is to fight, like, a shield when trying to play, Cass. And to provide your tank support. It's like, that's why it's there, right? It's not as simple as you just play and you snipe from max distance to kill their supports. And it's like, oh, I can't kill Juno because they're stacking shield and stuff. So you want me to kill a 400 HP Juno's Cassidy with 200 health with no healing and no team? Like, again, you have to be insane. I just hate people like that. I hate it so much. It's like they literally just pull out a stupid scenario in which they're somehow not even right. It's just, I don't know. If they're able to whip out scenarios like that, then I can whip out a scenario that, hey, maybe we should try and get more healing than them. Right? Is that just insane? I don't know. It's like last round we won because we didn't have a useless support. We had an Ana that would at least nano me, and then we had Tycoon, which is just overall heals, right? So it's like we win. And you know why? Because even though they have a pocket, I have some heals, right? And I can play. That's like the only reason we even lost that first round was because Jared stepped off point. And just
That's only kind of true.
That's actually completely true.
I was quite literally the least set up to step on point there.
Well, regardless, I also think that the Mercy Pharah kind of just was able to win that. Because, I mean, in the first round, having no fall off and being able to do that much damage and also have a Pocket Mercy is kind of unstoppable. But see, I find it crazy how that exists, yet Soldier has fall off. It's like, why is that fair? I shouldn't have fall off in the first round, if that's the case. Like, again, I don't think you realize how terrible the fall off is either. Like, it is not noticeable damage when you're hitting them. It's so bad. I don't know. That annoys me.
Tough.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll do just a normal quick play game, because I don't think we really need to do more stadium. I just want to relax and play a game of Cassidy. And then we'll hop off.
I'm down with that.
And I'll try and clean my work shirts. They said the washer's not working, but the dryer is, so I might just see if I can wash my clothes in, like, the tub.
The tub.
Not that my clothes are, like, that nasty, but I don't really want to wear them. Then we'll grab food, too. You human Tycoon?
Where are you getting shot in the back of the head?
True. Those are the only options.
Metaphorically, of course.
I don't know, work clothes are just like so weird because I feel like they don't even smell that bad because like I cover them in cologne, right? But it's like it's one of those things to where I can smell how disgusting they are like up close, like the work clothes, but then it's like I don't smell the cologne. Already selected? Bad. I don't know. It's just weird because I think the last thing. Why does it do that sometimes? Oh, because Overwatch is a small indie game.
It is
Kind
true.
of like how I clicked deathmatch 4 seconds ago and it shows it locked, but you know. Yeah, my credits didn't go anywhere, Tycoon. I think I just got more. Unless you're talking about my, like, yellow money. Because my yellow money, I bought the battle pass. And that cost 1,000. How's that? Okay.
Yuri's pretty good, actually.
Busted, actually.
Someone needs to fill this saddle. Dead or alive.
Now your silver
Pick
went
that
down a
right,
ton.
Freya.
I'm pretty sure it went up. I don't think I had that much. I think it went up like 30,000.
What do you think this is, Tycoon?
Hold on. You don't know when to quit.
Okay.
Are you 8120K?
Well, no, I don't think I had that much.
That's not fair.
I don't know if I can. Are you trying to shoot over right now?
Hands off the merchandise.
I had to reload.
It's fine. You could have punched me. Wouldn't have killed though. Like mine did.
Set him up, knock him down.
Slick song. It's like Silk Song.
Whoa. What is that headshot hitbox? Shoot him in the head, body shot. Shoot him in the head, body shot. Miss them, headshot.
These barrels are smoking.
Who's the bad Cassidy now?
Got him. That is a big spider trying to fall on my desk.
I had to wait to regen
Right
out.
next to my mouse.
I could
right
smell
as we
him.
find a game.
Select a map.
How much was Sun? I don't know. Point is, I'm not bad on Cassidy. And that's what I try to make the point. But what people don't realize in Stadium is that DPS, specifically hit scan, are nerfed a lot more with fall off. Because before, I think Cassidy was actually way better to where you had less fall off in Stadium. But, like, if you try and snipe someone, it just does, like, again, like 20 damage. I also wonder if they did on accident that Stadium thing. With the critical damage. Because I feel like...
Yeah, 'cause that sounds wild. Like, I feel like 2,000 critical damage is like, okay, yeah, you know, fun challenge. Cool. But this is just kind of absurd.
Yeah. That's what I hate about all those challenges. It's the same with Might and Magic. It's like the other ones take like, what, like 4 rounds? And then there's one that can take like, you know, like say, for example, the ball or like the hide time, right? It's like, okay, that takes like, maybe like more like 20 games, so it's annoying. But then it's like, get 100 kills on Genji. It's like, what? that takes literally, what was it, like 18 hours?
Think I went a bit
Yeah.
It's like, obviously, you know, you get lucky, you know, but...
That's what I always tell Reinhardt.
Also, why'd we get this garbage man?
That he ever listens.
That's a
like
good
3
question.
drains.
100 kills on Genji and Might and Magic. Tycoon.
Where the max you can get in a game is what, 10? The max if you kill literally everyone?
Something like that. And that's if you find every single person's location.
Put it down there, just, you know.
Okay, so no supports. Sometimes I wish I could just play Genji and just walk into the enemy team and be completely fine.
Not exactly what I expect.
Fair.
Hit me.
repositioning.
Wow, I'm glad our other DPS did not even shoot the Doom a single time.
I shot him.
Okay, Genji's low. He's getting healed though.
How'd that even deflect? It hit the ground.
Death ain't on my doorstep.
Genji, you're lucky I don't get any heals.
I had to reload. Cool. I'm glad he somehow didn't collide on that wall. Yeah, no, not at all. No.
Eyes sharp this time.
We need Mercy to
Just swap.
stand a chance because...
Keep fighting.
Why am I the only one who's... At least I got a kill. Yeah, we need Mercy. I'm gonna suggest it for Zen.
Team.
Isn't it reckless to pull enemies toward
Mercy.
us?
Yeah, well, see, this is another game where it's like I get to pop off occasionally on cast and I have like one bad game, and then what they want to do to keep me on the game is only give me atrociously awful games on cast where they're unwinnable because they just counterpick and our supports don't try. Yeah, to be fair, I don't really blame Tycoon here. I kind of blame the Zen because Zen's not doing anything and he's just falling victim to that. At least Tycoon's healing and even get this stunning the Doom.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Our Zen's just kind of completely worthless in terms of everything, so.
There's one.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Heals!
Match.
Zen's trying his best to pocket Roadhog.
Yeah. Well,
Where was I?
I guess I'm not allowed to have fun because our supports just want to mess around the entire time. Not get any kills. Just, There's not enough health bags on the map. I wanted to dive the Widow. I'm dead to Genji.
Doom's low.
Yeah. It would be so cool if we could even get 1/80th of their health.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
I don't know where Widow went. They're close.
Yep.
Watch out, I'm on fire!
Okay. That was mean. Everything that I've witnessed.
Were you taking me seriously?
I completely warmed up.
Think they enjoyed that one? Why was that a headshot? I hit them in the chest.
Feels like Genji's stats are kind of falling off. Again, it's so weird how some games and even parts of some games like I can do so bad, but then it's weird. It's like the healers start getting more healing, and I suddenly start doing better. Crazy. I also don't know how that trap thing worked, Tycoon. I placed my trap down, but it's like then it wasn't even there, and then suddenly it just said trapped. I don't know. I must have subconsciously put it down in that spot, or clicked it or clicked the wrong ability or something. I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna do that every time now if I see it. I'm just gonna throw the trap at him.
How did my weapon accuracy just increase?
Use, please. Use. Thanks.
That's weird. What happened? What happened to his escape route?
He's going high. Uh-oh. Yeah, unfortunately again, the no heal gang. Wow, Jared just stood there while he was trapped. That's crazy.
Listen, I tried to press my cryo, and then it didn't work.
Sweet old people use my trap, but they never take advantage of when I'm doing damage. And they also just let Mercy rest.
Meteor strike.
Why, Jared? You buffoon! Why
How
not
did
put
it
a
even hit you
wall up in
guys?
front of him?
He punched a wall. How'd that hit you?
He punched me into you!
It would've killed anyways.
Oh my god.
Heading us on the objective.
All I'm saying is that punch hit me before it hit you. It should've just not, collateraled.
Uh-huh. I've died 7 times. Our team's really good. Yep, and I'm gonna die to the stupid gosh darn
They really target me first.
Hi. Hi. Yeehaw.
That's weird. Parasolve, I guess that's probably for the May.
Through. Or the Roadhog, or the Brig, or the Zen, or the Junkrat.
Watch out, Farah. Uh-oh.
You gotta stop bullying this dome.
GG. GG. GG.
Give me my play, and then I'm getting out of here. Give me my play, and I'm getting out of here.
GG.
Just do it. Do it. What? How?
What
did Tycoon ever do?
That was crazy.
Oh, he healed. Give him claps, guys. He healed. That's a scam.
Yo, what was that? That was worse than my Moira play.
My God, they just give it for anyone just now. I don't. Watch this. Watch this. Watch my play. Watch my play.
You did nothing, I guess.
No. Watch this. Watch this. Where is it? Right here. Peek it.
That was an infinitely cooler play.
See? And I even did the hey. That literally. Let's play the game.
Yeah, if I think of a play of the game with Junkrat, that's what I'm looking at right
That's
there.
it. That's all it was. But no, Tycoon, ha, whip shot, ha, spam heals. Oh, I'm gonna whip you. Oh, I'm not gonna actually hit you, but I'm gonna hold down. Oh, God, bro, I can't have anything. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Wait, does they have 52 loot boxes? Didn't I open these yesterday?
Yeah, I don't know why it just kind of makes a million materialize out of thin air.
But didn't I literally? I opened like all these loot boxes yesterday. Did we get that many from the event? No, there's no way. How? There's no way I should have these. I guess no.
The event does give 77 total, but we only got like 4 of those.
Huh?
44.
Oh, get it. Okay, I have to equip it, but it's not good. Okay, we'll put that on too.
Not being the allegations.
This is a legendary? Scammed.
I guess so.
This is a legendary? This is what I'm looking at? Oh, okay. This I can get behind. This one's pretty cool too, Zen.
I really want to see who you're looking at. Oh, it was just still Tracer. That makes sense.
Yay. It's like an American flag. That's so cool.
It is pretty cool. But not cool enough.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, I didn't get to really pop off on cast that game, but then I remembered that I think yesterday I was kind of popping off on cast on Antarctica, so it's fine. I also did an upvote tycoon, but it was an accident. So I just saw Brig and couldn't click it.
Yeah, that's fair. Given the fact that I just received an endorsement, I think it also took you this long to endorse me.
What do you mean? That was our first game. No, really, it was. These ones had like colors, but then Brig and Roadhog, theirs was like blacked out, so I wasn't gonna click those.
That's fair.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our really fun Overwatch stream. We had some fun. Did we actually? No. I got to, get the reversal on the Genji though, which was pretty cool. Because, he was getting double pocketed. He could just chase me because I was getting no heals. But then suddenly, I don't know, I guess I just locked in. So,
Do that more often.
that was cool. It's kind of like how I really sucked only on that Cassidy game. But then popped off on Soldier and also was popping off on... I even did okay on Lucio. I'm not going to say I popped off on Lucio because, no. But I played Lucio and it worked. So, yeah. I don't know. Just annoying. I just hate games like that. And of course, Stadium, it's like, imagine sitting through the 5-minute draft and then all those rounds, right? For a total of at least 30 to 45 minutes, right? That's like... That's how it is. Just to lose and then be blamed when it's not your fault. That's crazy. Imagine fighting a Rhine. Again, imagine fighting a Rhine, a pocketed Soldier, and a Genji. And they're like, Juno's the problem. They weren't even telling me to kill both supports. They were just saying Juno, not Mercy. Nothing. So, it's just, it's wild. It's wild. I just wish, like, I would have had, like, a lock one character that I could just, like, lock onto and then kill him. Oh, wait. There's lock one with 0 damage fall off that both our supports could do. But they were too busy doing nothing, so. I can guarantee our
They're
Moira...
too busy healing our tank, right guys? Right guys?
I'm guaranteed what our Moira was doing was throwing orb at tank and then just holding the beam on tank. And our Juno was probably launching all the rockets into the Rhine shield. But then they're like, the problem's Juno. They're like, wait a minute though. What if our Cassie just held Brick Rhine shield? Right? Then we could do something. Unfortunately, our team never got that far. Because their Genji Soldier would kill because I'd received no heals. Did you actually know even damage boosted Helix doesn't one-shot on its own? I know it's weird. It happened to me like 4 times, but that's also because I was just at half health constantly because their supports just didn't care. But then, don't worry, next round I do best DPS, and, just so happens that we have competent supports. But that works.
Gave them the opportunity to heal, which is actually the funny part. Because healers kind of always have opportunity to heal.
Yeah. To be fair, the game forced me to use a trash build, and then the game also forced me to have trash teammates. So, again, in that last round, when they were still complaining, our Pharah had, like, more damage, but only 5 kills, and I had 10 kills, and a little bit less damage. They were still complaining about me.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's almost like maybe if our Pharah was doing anything against anyone, it would have been nice. Or if our supports were doing anything against anyone, it would have been nice. I don't know. It just, again, that's the hatreds of Overwatch. You have good games and you have bad games, and some of it could be on you not playing absolutely perfect, but a lot of times it's really just your team sucking and not playing well. So, yeah. I just feel like Moira and Juno were so OP, and to lose and be blaming your Cassidy for not being able to kill one of their supports is insane. Like, see, it'd be different if, like, their DPS were, like, absolutely destroying our stats, but that wasn't even the case. We were just getting less healing. And you could see it because we had half, and then the one push we won was because our team had healing and theirs didn't, and then we proceeded to still lose the round because then we stopped healing. We had, what was it, like 2,000 on both supports in the first like 30 seconds, and then by the end of the game, we had like 2,500.
Yeah.
It's like, isn't that crazy? How supports just need to realize that the best thing they can do is actually heal their team, right? Unless they can actually get kills. But see, if you're doing nothing damage-wise, like, you can do some damage, but it doesn't matter, you're not securing any kills and your team's dying, chances are it's your fault for not healing them. So, yeah, it's a crazy concept. Right? However, if they were, like, gapping our damage by a ton and getting a ton of kills, like I do on Wu Yang, then it'd be a little bit different, you know? Then I'd be like, oh, you know, if it was the DPS were proving themselves worthy, you know, it'd be nice, but it's whatever. There's no point in complaining. I feel like Overwatch is strictly just people get mad and blame whoever they feel like, and they can't blame the other support because they were duoing, and they can't blame the Pharah because I actually think it was a trio. Because that really is the only thing that makes sense, is that it was a 3-stack. But I don't see how a 3-stack needs to blame the other DPS, who's not even doing worse, just to kill one person, which isn't even the problem. Again, we have Zarya against Rhine, and Pharah against Soldier, and yet we're complaining about me not killing Juno. Like, can it just come down to a bad matchup of why the Pharah can't do anything? Or a bad matchup of why Zarya can't do anything? Like, why does it come down to me to somehow just have to step up, but then they don't even help me do that? The Pharah's basically saying, I'm useless, I can't kill Juno, and they're playing Soldier. But they don't even blame the Soldier. They don't blame the pocketed Soldier on the reason they're dying, or anything. It's like, really? It's like, they're just going to complain about me somehow not killing their Juno over what we have to fight. Like, say, last round, they were complaining about the Pharah on their team. Which, again, it's like, that's how you know that's just the community being stupid. Because how are they going to sit there and blame the Pharah? The only people on their team doing anything that last stadium game, Jared, was their Winston and their Pharah. That's it. Those were the only two people playing the game. Zen had Discord. That was it. And that wasn't even that big of a deal. Their Zen, Fed. Their Mercy, terrible spots always and just getting picked and not providing anything. And then I don't even know who their other DPS was. So...
Pretty sure they Ash.
I think it was Cassidy.
Did they?
I think about it. I think it was Cassidy. Or no, it might have been
Like the one that ended with the payload one, where we just stayed point. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure they had Ash.
I don't know if they. Well, they had Ash on the Lucio game. I know. I don't know if they had it there. I feel like I remember High Noon. Like, cause you were defense matrixing High Noon, and I was.
I might have been actually.
Yeah. See, that's how useful they were, Jared. But see, do I blame the Cassidy for not getting kills there? No. The Cassidy can pretty much, in that situation against me on Soldier, and our other DPS was, did we have a Pharah too? Or did we have Ash? I don't know who we had. I think we had Ash. Because I think we had Bobs. I don't know. Point is that their Cassidy didn't really have an opportunity to do anything, especially seeing as their Mercy was just staying on their Pharah the entire game and then resing Winston or Pharah. So then it was up to Zen.
Yeah.
So.
Which I imagine was also healing the Winston.
Yeah, exactly. So again, the only threats on their team was just, I kill Pharah, we win. And then we deal with Winston easily because, you know, no healers, we win. But it's like, in that situation, if I were the enemy team, I'd be complaining about that Soldier's OP and that his lock-on should be nerfed or that I shouldn't be able to do that much damage. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just for example. Or I'd be complaining about the Mercy not pocketing, like, say, the Cassidy. Or if I were the Winston, complaining about not enough heals. To be fair, he did kind of get speed blitzed, but still. But it's like, they complained about the Pharah of all people. And it's like, that to me is crazy, because the only reason they made it that far was because of Pharah. They wouldn't have had Pharah, then their Winston would have died every single time, super easily, and again, they just wouldn't have participated. So, I don't know. I just find that crazy. Like I said, even though we won that round, my complaint is the pocket. Mercy. Just remove Mercy from the thing.
Yeah.
Again, that's on a win. And on a loss, guess what I was also like? Remove Mercy.
Crazy.
I know. It's a crazy concept.
It's like Mercy has like good healing, good offense, damage boost, and res.
I think it's really just damage boost. Like, in terms of why I hate it. I mean, res is also stupid, and heals, and
I mean, like
revive.
when it was Mercy and Zen, again, it's just Zen can't die because they have Mercy on him. Literally can't die.
Yeah, but see, I could
That's
kill
probably
Zen with
what I
Mercy on him,
hate most about.
because I was
Yeah.
DPS. Yeah. I don't know. I just find it weird that one game, again, their biggest complaint was Juno having armor. And it's like, obviously that's OP, but again, they're not complaining about Juno being OP. They're just complaining that I'm somehow being bad for not being able to do it, even though the Pharah's admitting they can't do it, and our two lock-on healers admitting they can't do it. So, I don't understand how that possibly falls to me. Especially, like, I'm just supposed to wrap around the
your
corner.
hit scan, cool, but their hit scan with lock on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not winning a 1v1 against that Juno in any
They
situation.
straight up just have a better chance. And again, being able to fly.
And they can just hide.
Pretty good.
They act like they're just floating above everyone, and I can just pick them off every 1 second. Like, oh, look,
Yeah.
it's the Juno, completely secluded, walking around, not attacking anyone. Let me kill them real quick. That's what they're being like, just shoot them. It's like, oh, yeah. Honestly, I think if our Pharah would have been shooting shield, and our Juno would have been shooting shield, and our Warrior just would have been focusing on healing and just throwing wars when they could, and then, you know, obviously
Yeah.
you were attacking shield and I was attacking shield, we could have won, seeing as in the beginning I
how it
was picking
was.
Juno and Mercy, and we were breaking shield early on, but then they just went for a shield that could somehow take 4 full fan the hammers with 11 ammo, which is really cool. And you holding beam the entire time. But it's like,
And again, even with us doing that, shield's dying pretty quick and the round's getting pretty low. So if we just had like
That's what I'm
entire team
saying.
doing it,
and see,
it's
that's
like
what
the
I
Winston,
still
he just
don't understand why
dies.
they weren't complaining about just the characters being OP. Like, if I were that Pharah or the supports, I'd be way more annoyed that, like, really? Pocket Soldier, we just happen to be Pharah, that's annoying, and that we can't do anything on Zarya because we have to fight Orion. But no, they choose to just go after me for whatever reason, as if, again, not all of them can bypass the Rhine except you and me. You and me are
Yeah.
the only people who can't just ignore the Reinhardt. And it's like, I'm trying to do damage to whoever I can, but believe it or not, we get the Rhine low, and then their DPS come flying out and attack me, and then I can do like half their health, but then I die anyway because the supports aren't healing. But it's like, our supports didn't help with the Rhine. Our supports didn't help deal with the other people. So it's like, what are they doing? Like, again, like, we couldn't, like, our supports weren't dealing with Genji, they weren't dealing with Soldier, they weren't dealing with Juno, they weren't dealing with Mercy, and they weren't helping with Rhine. So it's like, what was our team doing the entire time? That's what I want to know. But again, it's like, why does it possibly fall to me? I just find that crazy. That's why I have to imagine they had to have been 3 stacking.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's really the only way that's what they go to. But again, like I said, even the enemies, like I've even pointed out many times, they just kind of like say random stuff. Like instead of it just being as simple as like tank diff, it's always like their tank was bad, or you know, something was bad. And it's like really all it was I was the better tank. That's what it was. But it wasn't because the tank was bad, it's because all of you were bad and I was just a better tank. Right? So it just seems weird that they get annoyed at like the tank specifically. Especially when, again, from my point of view, all I'm seeing is that their team's scattered and their tank's not getting any healing. And then I play better, and so even if I'm not getting healing, I win. But it's not because of a tank diff. That is the supports not doing their job. Because I know how overpowered supports can be. Because playing support and fighting tanks with support. And it's just, it really is as simple as that. So I just feel bad for the people who get yelled at. And like I said, there was like one game where they apologized to me that it wasn't a fair fight because my supports were worse. And it's like, thank you. You know? Someone who notices what happened. It's like, there's only so much you can do. But I think people are just stupid. And they want to act like the only reason they're losing is they can't do anything. Like, see, you know what I did when I was complaining about heals last game? I was changing my character and also changing the playstyle to work around it, even though I was getting annoyed, right? So I was at least trying to do better. Right? And guess what? We were able to win. Because, get this, I was trying to do better, even when I was like, okay, well, Genji's killing me. It's like, heals are kind of the issue, but I can still try and play around it and all that.
You're not supposed to look for excuses then give up?
Yeah, but again, it's like, that's all other people do. They'll just either stay the same character, obviously in Stadium they can't change, and then they'll play the exact same way, realize it's not working, and then someone points it out, and then they just start throwing. Like me mentioning heals, and they go more offense. And they're like, wait a minute, we won because of a heal, or we healed more. And it's like, oh, well, we can't, allow them to be right, so now we gotta throw.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just annoying. But it's like, then they're just able to pick on me because they just, again, 3 stack and just wanna, I don't know. give up. And it's like, again,
That's what I
it'd
think is
be...
really funny is that all three of them targeted you, and again, if they weren't three stacking, wild, just bandwagoning to the max.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be getting way more annoyed like something like the Pharah for just, like, again, not doing as much damage as they could. Because, again, they don't even have
Yeah,
to
like,
worry
the only
about shield.
excuse they'd have is Soldier. That's it.
Or the Juno.
It's like Soldier wasn't shooting them.
Again, the Soldier and the Juno, I'd understand. But it's like, I don't know. I just find it weird that we're having that much less healing and the Pharah and stuff's not complaining. Right? But, I don't know. It's just annoying. But then, like I said, it's not like they tried to do any better. Than that last round that we go into, I did better than our Pharah, and our supports did worse than their supports, and it didn't really matter what you did. So,
Fair.
so I don't know. It just is a very depressing thing, because there's just no winning when the team just doesn't want to do anything. But what am I supposed to be like? Yeah, sure. I mean, I even said I was going to target the supports, and I tried to do that, and guess what? Then Ryan walks all over our entire team, and their Soldier, and, what's it, their other DPS kind of walk all over our entire team. And see, but the crazy part is that it's hard to find the Mercy and Juno that are just going to be playing super far up for no reason when they could just stay back and heal. I don't know. It's weird that it's like to fight a good Mercy and Juno, it's they use their abilities like well, and they also try and stay out of line of sight of the enemy. I know, Jared. I know, it's crazy.
That is kind of wild.
But apparently what Junos are supposed to, like our team was, is you actually try and just be pushed past your tank, flying in the air as vulnerable as possible so you can die. And then you just get picked by Cassidy. And it's like, rarely ever, and I mean ever, especially if you're fighting even a mediocre Juno, are they running forward first and getting picked first. For them to do that, they have to get completely caught off guard for none of their abilities to help them, as well as, like, you have to be so stupid to just, like, approach like that. Like, to be in Cassidy's damage range on Juno and be able to get picked, that's, like, impossible to be in. Especially when you have a Mercy. You know, it's like, again, it's just they were always out of range. And when they weren't out of range, I would do damage, but it's like, I don't know, they just expect me to 0 to death both their supports by myself with no help. And it's just, I don't know, I just find that crazy. Like, I wasn't sitting there expecting our Pharah to kill everyone. You know? I also wasn't sitting there expecting our Juno to just destroy shield or diff their Juno. I'm just expecting our supports to try and heal to where I can do damage and our Zarya can do damage. But see, what they do is they don't heal enough to where I can't find my value after I break shield, and you can't find value at full energy, because the moment you get full energy, you die. So,
yeah,
it's just we can't have you at full capacity or me at full capacity. And so that's what's really annoying. And it's like literally all that requires is our team to play a little bit better. Again, I'm fine with Moira doing some damage, but it's like I guarantee their resource meter was like full at least 80% of the game. Like they could have easily just at least sprayed some heals on someone. And like again, the Juno, it's like torpedoes can heal and damage. And it's like also it's just so easy to just play. And it's like especially in a situation against Ryan just blocking all damage from everyone, instead of just healing and trying slowly to break shield, they just, I guess, flanked? I'm not sure what they were doing. Because again, it's just, I find that weird if the only threat right there is Ryan and the DPS are shooting behind, not just keep your team alive while we break shield real quick. Especially because you and me can break shield pretty quickly. It's just, again, I get to hit my 4-fan the hammers, break shield, and then they just jump us, and then we die. Because our supports are nowhere to be found, and our Pharah is just nowhere to be found. So, again, but imagine waiting 45 minutes, or playing a 45-minute game for 10 like that. You know? Just annoying. So, I just can't help but get annoyed, and I think it's just there. But I'm there to be found. What? I'm the best sport player, you know. Yeah.
Maybe second best. I'm diamond. So.
See, what I find funny with Tycoon on support is that he can even play a bad support and still make it work.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, sure, it's really annoying because I'd way rather him just be able to pocket me because I would just win games easier. But it's still fun because you know when he was playing Mercy, like the other day. It was just, we win because he heals me and reses me and does that, so we win. And I can just go rounds without dying and completely sweeping their team. So, it's just a crazy concept. It's almost like it's not my fault on DPS why we lose. I know, I know.
The fuck can do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I was doing fine on Brig. What you mean? Yeah, I'm not saying you were doing bad on Brig. I'm just saying, would I rather have a Brig on my team, or would I rather have an Ana or a Mercy? I would obviously rather have those, because I think that me being pocketed is more useful than any of the things you can do on Brig, like more so Brig's kit can do, or other DPS can do. So, it's more like that. It's kind of like how I'm sure you would rather me be on like Soldier, or I don't know, some other DPS than the ones I play. You know, it's not that I'd be bad on like Junkrat. It's just I could probably find more value on something like Soldier or Sim, or you know, something like that. But it's kind of like how you guys like when I'm on Doom. You know, you're like, ugh, you know, I kind of wish you would just play as Ryan or Orisa. Because I feel like, you know,
Doom works.
and Zarya. Yeah, but when you see me whip out the Doom or the Junker Queen, I'm sure you guys get a little bit like, you know, a little worried, you know, a little more than you would be if I chose Ryan, Orisa, or Zarya.
And you hide behind walls, kill yourself, and blame me. As DPS? Killing.
Yeah. Well, usually it's I actually just make all the right decisions, just people are a little slow. I want you to play Queen more. I feel
That's
like
good, because he's a Junker Queen main.
True. It is my highest tank. Yeah, but I think a really great example is that I find Brig to be one of the worst supports at like a low rank. You know, just because our teams have cooperated. So again, I feel like it's more compared to Doom. You know, like I guarantee if you guys saw me choosing like Doom or Winston or even Diva, you guys would be like, just don't. You know.
I think you vastly, vastly overestimate how much I care what tank you play.
Yeah, well, that's because I'll make it work, Jared. That's the difference. Okay, but what if?
That's what I'm saying. There's no good analogy here.
What if I whip out the Widowmaker, right? And I just play Widowmaker the entire game.
No. Widow you play when you're trying to throw. Hanzo you think you could do something good.
Yeah, but tell me, if I pick out Widow or Hanzo, right? You guys are like, no, don't, just swap, right? Right? Exactly. And that's how I get when I see Brig, Zen, Lucio. Even Hanzo somehow way worse. It's lag. I'm telling you. I was winning comp games back in my day on Hanzo. But I don't know. They've just changed it too much.
His comp days, this guy played Zarya and Hanzo, two very different sides of the spectrum.
Yeah. Plus I was sniping fares out of the air with headshots on Hanzo. Oh, it was a great time to be alive. Unfortunately now I just lag an incredible amount. I'm telling you, once I get this 4080 in 2016 when no one had thumbs. Okay, but I had thumbs. Okay, and I still have thumbs. No, everyone now just has supercomputers that I can't compare with, where I get ping and frame drops, and where my stuff doesn't work, and I get no rigs.
I live in the Overwatch server room.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, I think once I get the 4080, I think it's all we need. Then suddenly, I'm gonna be the best player.
It's definitely lying. It said I was 63 ms, which is what, like, 0.6
something like that.
seconds. Or it'd even be because 1,000. So it'd be like 0.06 seconds. And then I rolled, but then still got caught by grasp and it didn't activate. And then I like used my flashbang, and then I died to grasp before it activated.
Yeah, I play on maybe 200 or not 200, maybe 120 FPS. So, and yeah, my stuff still gets caught a second after I do it. Like I throw my flashbang at like a Ryan who's charging me, it resorbs into my body, goes on cooldown, then I die to pin. And it's like, sure, that may only be like half a second or a second, but it's like, if I'm having a half a second to a second of delay on a hit scan, or even like Hanzo, get this, that's why no rigs and just the lag happens. So.
Yeah, that's why I can't hit my shots on Cassidy, and yet my Zarya tracking is insane.
That's why I can hit my shots on Cassidy occasionally. So, sometimes it's like complete lock-on crazy. A second of delay would be 1,000 ping. You don't have that. Yeah, well, technically I think it says I have less than like 50 ms. But again, I think if that were the case, that stuff would like literally never happen.
That kind of MS.
Yeah,
like again, it's like what 1/300th of a second or something.
Yeah, that way it's like I would only see that happening if like I clicked my ability. Like say I clicked it and it just didn't go through. Like it was almost like an input delay because of how small it was, you know. Like to where if I click shift and I'm like, oh, it didn't go through. But see, a lot of times with shift, it's more I click shift, the ability starts, and then it just reverses if it never happened. Same with like, if I guess roll is also shift. But it's like I roll, but then I don't get anything from it. It's just like, you watch the kill cam and I never used it. So, It's like that. That's how I know it's like, it probably is around like a fourth of a second or half a second delay. But again, that's pretty bad for a hit scan with you know, type projectiles, and also again Hanzo, because again a lot of times it just breaks on their head. But I'm gonna be looking into getting a 4080, and I can give Jared the 3070. That's my plan. So I'm just hoping I can do that, and then hopefully make it work better, and hopefully make Brawl work better too. But again, it's like I don't see why Brawl's that lag either. Because again, Brawl I shouldn't be getting any sort of lag. But regardless, Overwatch is just annoying. And again, I have plenty of clips where I pop off on Hanzo. Same with Widow. It's just impossible to do consistently because of the lag. So it's kind of rough. Because again, it seems very strange for me to somehow pop off and get like 3 to 4 kills in a row without like missing a shot on like any character, you know, but then not be able to even consistently hit shots. So I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. But that's why I also try not to take it seriously. And by trying not to take it seriously, I mean don't play the games, because I know if I play the games, I'll take it seriously. So yeah. That. To be fair, that's what's so defeating of when I am doing good. Because if I'm doing good, then why can't my team do nearly as good if I'm the worst player ever? So I don't know. Again, it's either I truly am the greatest player of all time, you know, because I'm always just doing better than our team. Yeah, pretty much that. That's really the only thing, right? Because if I'm bad, then that makes my teammates the absolute worst people to have ever touched the game. I'd say grace the game, but yeah, I don't know. It's crazy because I can't possibly be the worst if when I'm doing bad, I'm still better than everyone on my team. So I don't know. Crazy, and just unfair. Yeah. And I just despise it so much. But then, you know, sometimes I like to watch other people play the game. You know, again, specifically IDDQD, and you can see that he goes through the exact same stuff I do. Where it's like, he does top of the game, still loses, right? Or he complains the entire time because his supports are actually doing nothing, but he somehow wins. He's like, you know, again, stupid. Like, he actually just had to carry that even though the supports are bad. And so it's cool to know there's, you know, like that. Or when he'll get blamed for stuff. You know, even though I feel like he doesn't get blamed for stuff often. But, yeah. Point, it's annoying. And then believe, even though he has a better PC, he still complains about latency and FPS and stuff like that. And even when he has bad FPS, it's higher than my max, you know?
Well, it's just a classic.
To be fair. But also, to be fair, you know, like the I smurf your peak, he doesn't even have to smurf. Like, more so
What
like...
does that even mean? He just is higher than your peak. Whoa, crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to say it. He smurfed my peak like 20 years ago, before Overwatch was released.
Dang.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Point is, though, I just get annoyed. But it's good to know other people solve that problem. And that also, I'm glad other people actually do hate the draft system with the burning passion just as much as I do.
Mm-hmm. I don't get why they ever thought it was a good idea.
Again, it's just like, ooh, let's try and fix a problem that nobody cared about.
Yeah.
The what system? The draft system. Because, like, again, I don't know who was complaining about mirrors. I feel like, if anything, people were complaining about specific characters. Like, wow, I hate Mercy Soldier. Oh, well, only one team can have it. It's like, no, actually, that doesn't fix the problem.
Whoever possibly thought one team should have Mercy and the other shouldn't?
It's like, you know, I don't like fighting Zarya, Soldier, Cassidy, Juno, and Mercy. But again, what if we just make one team be able to have that? That fixes everything. But also, let's make it a really slow and excruciating system to do it. Right? And then let's still have the armory system just be terrible. Again, I wish they would just make it just so much less wait time. I hate waiting to play the game. Like, again, you already have to worry about queue times, then draft times, and then the armory phases. Like, you're wasting 10 minutes every single game, if not more, because of how long queue times are. And it's like, I want to break stuff because I can't play the game. It's the same with the comp. Like, say we were waiting 10 minutes for each game in, like, wide queues. And it's like, I'm waiting just as long. And if I lose, I just wasted 30 minutes on a loss. It's like, I can't help but just be super, super angry. And it's not because of playing the game. It's that not playing the game. I don't know. Point is, that's like the worst thing you can do in a game is have like long queue times and things that interrupt the gameplay. So it just gives me more time to scream at my teammates, and I don't think we need any of that.
True. I think we need no time.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's always so worrying when Tycoon says check DMs.
Usually just screenshot.
I can only imagine.
Campfire and stone. That's really cool.
Oh.
Very seasonal. Why do I already have all the stuff? Yeah. What even happens if it's a duplicate? Does it just give you credits? Because I thought in the loot box they didn't even give you duplicates. No. So you mean what? You just get multiple copies of it? Just to have? Hold on to? That seems stupid. I don't know. Point is, I'm angry. I'm livid. And I hate Overwatch, and I hate Brawl. And it's like, sometimes I can do good, and sometimes I can do bad, and so I have no idea where that puts me. And so I hate when the game forces me to play it. Especially when it forces me to play good. And then when any of my teammates make a comment, I can't help but go off on them on everything they've ever done wrong. And it's really easy to do because that's all they're doing in the game, is doing wrong. Like, see, why can't it... It can never be like the people who are good on my team complaining about me doing bad. You know? Because it'd be different, like, say if that 5 and 10 cast, they would have been like, wow, our tank wasn't even that good. I did that much damage. It's like, okay. It's like, that's fair. How do you even have so many cosmetics unlocked? And yeah, you actually just own all the whites and all the blues. That's crazy. I don't even know how. Don't ask silly questions. Oh, okay. But yeah. Point is, it's always the people who are bad, right? But see, when I complain in games, it's usually because I'm actually doing good. So, and I'm just saying how we could actually win. But then, yeah, they complain. Don't you remember when that Genji said the healers were bad? When he's like, says you have like 8 kills, but then he had 9 kills on a DPS, 8 on support, and the only comment he could make was that he had more kills than me when I'm playing support. Not about my healing being bad or my damage being bad, just the fact that he had another kill to me. Again, that's what people have to pull. I don't know.
But see, would he have complained if you had no kills? Because then he would have thought your support just can't get kills.
I don't know. I think he was just stupid and mad. I just think he wanted to start by getting mad at the team, and then he wanted to end at getting mad at the team. And as I said something, he had to say something about me.
Genji players, am I right?
Not even just Genji players. He also played Reaper. So.
Reaper players, am I right? That's even worse.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, again, I hate it all. I wish they would just turn off chat so I never had to talk to my teammates ever. That's what I wish.
Get banned.
I mean, that's fair.
I guess that probably wouldn't work. I imagine you can probably still see chat.
It's just tough. Because, like, I try to see them all as equals, not just lesser. So when they make comments, I have to, you know, assume that they're actually, they have, you know, like, actual opinions and thoughts, but really it's not that. And they are just lesser and being stupid and dumb. So I should just, you know that. But then it's like, it's hard because I want to try and take it as constructive, a lot of the criticism, you know? Again, like, oh, they want me to target this character, right? But then I try to explain, but then they can't. And so it's like, oh, I just shouldn't have given them credit. They're just mad they're doing bad, and we're losing because they're doing bad, and so they just want to find someone else to blame. So, again, I should just assume that's what it always is, and just not take it as any constructive, because they're never actually trying to be constructive. So. It's kind of like in Brawl, when people just say, you know, the most random things, and I make a comment, and they're like, nah. Or I try to, like, tell them, oh, but what about this? And they're like, that doesn't exist. And then I show them, and like, that doesn't exist. It's like, you're seeing this, right?
Makes sense.
It's just stupid. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, they just are stupid. And they just, for some reason, act like they have to defend Brawlhalla with their lives, or defend Overwatch with their lives, and defend themselves and their teammates with their lives. You know, I don't know. Except in the actual games. So.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. To be fair, I just think all players in Overwatch are really bad and have no idea what they're talking about. So. And unfortunately, the only way your opinion matters, I guess, if you're at top 500. But then even then, only some people's opinions matter. You know, like Flash for some reason. You know? So, I don't know. Not the actual, like, good players of the game. So, I don't know. Like I said, it just annoys me. Because I just wish I didn't have to get the garbage teammates. And it's crazy because if I were the problem, right, then I wouldn't be winning as much as I do. But also it's like, then every competitive season it's, again, 50-50. And so, again, I do wonder that's like...
half the time, obviously.
Yeah, but see that, I don't know. It just, to me, will never make sense how I can go 50-50 in ranked. How I lose 20, or win 20 and lose 24. It's like, that's pretty much dead even. Obviously, I lost a bit more, right? But it's like I'm also doing best in the game every single round. And the one game I actually didn't do well is one I won. So, again, it basically just tells me that the games are random, and it really is just my teammates. So, yeah, I don't know. And see, that's what's so weird is that I just find like people never have good comments because like it's never really, again, my fault. That's what I find crazy. Like again, sometimes it's like I'll just bite the bullet and play a character just because we're losing anyway, and I just don't care, right? That happens on occasion, to where I'm not gonna like swap and try when our team stands no chance regardless. But again, it's never those games. I don't know. I don't know. Just a terrible game, really. And people just can't seem to understand that it's not even just like stats don't tell those stories. Like you just have to pay attention to what's happening on the field to really explain. Like I'm not saying my team's getting no healing because I look at stats. I'm like, hey, look, they have no healing. I'm telling that our team's dying over and over again, and then they're not doing it, and the stats show that they're doing more DPS than healing, and that their DPS also isn't mattering because they're not getting any kills or anything. So, I don't know. Again, it's just stupid. I just shouldn't respect their opinions, and I should just ignore what everyone says and just play my characters. Right? That's what I should do. It's not like it'll help me win or lose any more or less, seeing that it's completely random regardless. So. But anyway, I didn't want to even play this long, but, you know, terrible event. Terrible game. Terrible players. Really. We get to, like, lose the one game we didn't have Tycoon. But
Don't
somehow...
hate the players in the game.
Yeah, but somehow that was my fault. Right? We win every single game that we have Tycoon with us. The one game we don't have Tycoon, we lose, and I blame support, so I know it's actually your fault. It's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's almost like, what's the different factor? Supports. What was the difference? Supports. Why did we lose? Supports? It was Jiven's fault. Because he was DPS. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But, yeah. We're out of here. Gotta do dailies. Gonna bench some Earthlock. Gonna throw some laundry in the tub. You know how it goes. But I'm out of here. Peace.